Dog, take it.
So Friday, we didn't have a chance to acknowledge something, but we're going to now. The retirement of somebody who defined wrestling in the 2000s. A lot of people hated him. A lot of people loved him. And for the most part, nobody could really see him. But he made an impact on this company and became the GOAT. He's gone on to do a whole lot of movies, but Saturday night, he went out in the most traditional way possible, looking up at the lights, and then with a wink, a salute, and a bow, thanked us for all the years of service. But today, John, we thank you for all the memories, for everything you've done, and for helping shape a whole hell of a lot of childhoods, including my sports career, because your songs were influential for the last couple of years I was in high school. So on behalf of all of us, thank you, John. And in honor of all of that, boss, if you've got it queued up, let's go to work.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up!
I got to thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Can't see me?
Oh, yeah!
Let's go!
Take a listen. Good morning and welcome to the Upside Down. Ben Johnson is not the coach of the year. Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the morning. That's an acknowledgement to Damien, who's in the chat with us. How are y'all doing this morning? I'm doing great. Dog is here. Dietz is here. The queen of the picks, all queens of the picks, because I'm married to one, all damn season. And Jen,
yes.
I am picking at you when I do this. It's been a running joke all season long, but you know what I'm going to do. Jen said, you know what? At the top of the year, when we brought Jen in, and Jen is a permanent part of the crew, when we brought Jen in, and we told her we do picks every week for college and pro. She says, you know what? I want a piece of that. Me, Don, Victor said, and she puts on this pretty little innocent voice. Oh, why not? And Victor, that's an honor to you. She goes, oh, why not? Because we're going to kick your butt. Because we know football. Well, I may not know football, and that's a lie. I don't know football.
12 games up in college, 19 in pro.
And she says, I don't know anything about football, but I want to see how good I can do. Yeah, she's kicked our butt every single dadgum dog.
She has usurped me as champion.
I mean, Jen gave all of us, in terms of the picks, a clothesline from hell.
What?
19 times over.
Man, she didn't give us a doggone clothesline from hell. She gave us a doggone FU when it came to it.
Yeah, figuratively and literally, as Dietz breaks out the Cowboys blanket. We'll get to Sunday Night Football in just a moment. Who's this?
This is just so Giants fans can remember the good times.
Oh, okay.
That's Stephen Baker. That's Super Bowl 25, Stephen Baker.
Fresno State. Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker. I wanted to be sure I saw the number.
What a catch.
You know what, Snow? I'm not even gonna fight you on that. I'm still a bit tired from my 60-hour this weekend.
Yep.
How did that stream
go? That was chaotic in its own right.
Well, I will say I firstly want to apologize for not winning any of the awards I was nominated for in Muffin Slayer's Community Awards. I placed third in both of the awards I was nominated for and didn't even receive an honorable mention.
Jen, you got more than an honorable mention here. That's enough. You got more than an honorable mention here. Matter of fact, let me get rid of this camera while I throw some flowers.
No.
Be quiet a minute.
No.
This crew member here.
Shut up, I can't hear you.
Here we go.
Moon him.
Excuse me, don't mute me.
Moon him.
Stop it.
Moon it.
Stop it.
Now you see why we love her so much. I adopted her as my daughter from across the pond. Now, moon him. This member right
stop
here.
Muting me.
If it produces a laugh, no. But let me say, Jen, let me just say this.
As long as
a big part
you
of the
mute me.
crew. I won't mute you. You've been a big part of the crew. You lied and talking about you don't know picks, and then clearly you've kicked our butts, but you've introduced something that we have on Tuesdays that's caught on. All right. You got us hooked. You got me hooked on Uma Musume. And I'm like, what the hell is Uma Musume? Yeah, now I can't live without it. Every time.
That's why I had to open up the OTB side of. That's why I'd open the OTB side of Dog Fathers.
Every time Jen has a stream, why don't we queue up the Uma? Yes. Every time the question goes, should I queue up the? Yes. Okay, who do you want to bet on? Yes. Okay, who do you want to watch next? Yes.
Guys, before you know it, I'll have them watching the Uma Musume anime.
And now I have a favorite. I now have a absolute favorite. Daiwa Scarlet. I don't know why, but I absolutely love Daiwa Scarlet.
That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. The other, and y'all know this very well, 3 words. Vodka.
We drink.
We drink.
Vodka has become such a fan favorite around here that I even dedicated her own "It Is You" to her.
Yeah.
She has
did.
one. Gold Ship has one.
Gold Ship
And
has one.
I do plan to make others for some of the other favorite horses
Make one
around
for
here
Scarlet,
as well.
so we can surprise Victor. Make one for Scarlet.
For
By the way, since we're apologizing for things that happened on Friday,
Oh no!
Snowman, give me the screen.
Oh boy!
Up, Dietz gets the camera.
Dietz gets the camera. There you go.
I have to issue an apology since you mentioned him earlier, so he's in the chat, so I'm sure he's there. Damien, I apologize. I commented hastily when you asked the question about Supergirl trailer. I had not seen it.
Mhm.
However, after watching it, I have to say I was not hard enough. That garbage should never be seen by anyone. This right here,
God.
Supergirl as the evil girl This is not as evil as the Supergirl represented in the trailer. She is the worst person I've ever seen in my entire life. And no, that trailer made me go, I don't want to see this movie because this is garbage.
Wait,
and
Steve,
I'm sorry, Damien, I was not harsh enough in my criticism on Friday because I hadn't seen it. Once I saw it, I said, oh my goodness, it's worse than I thought it was.
Right.
Yo, Deez, can you bring that comic page back up?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Why does that look like she could be in the Marvel Zombies mode in Rivals?
Even better.
Because
I mean, you're not wrong.
I know she's DC, but like,
let me
look like
explain.
she could replace Scarlet Witch in that mode.
Let me explain. This is Supergirl after she got stabbed by the evil Batarang and turned evil.
That definitely looks like some Scarlet Witch Queen of the Dead stuff.
This version is not as evil as the one in the movie.
Let me ask another question. Why does she look like Harley Quinn?
She does look Harley Quinn. I was gonna say, like, she looks a lot like the other version of Harley Quinn.
Deeds, am I wrong in that picture?
Because she was stabbed by the Batman Who Laughs Batarang that turned everybody evil.
Right.
So she got the Joker smirk, and she's exactly like Harley Quinn because she when the Batarang stabbed her, it put Joker toxin into her. So pretty much she is Harley Quinn.
I thought it was just me because I'm looking at that comic and I'm like, that's Harley Quinn.
I have a
not
couple things.
Supergirl, that's really Leaping Quinn.
I have a couple things to bring up right quick.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
First and foremost,
now we're doing. Wait. Just a minute. You know how I can do this? Since we all got different subjects to bring up before we get to the main event, I should have titled it like this: "We're inside of the whip around," presented by Fanatics.
Hey.
Okay.
Go for it, Vic.
Okay. First, on a somber note, one of our favorite YouTubers, if you've watched anything from MMA to football, you've probably heard the name of the Chiseled Adonis. Unfortunately, this week lost his brother, the unknown Adonis. And
oh man,
it really had a toll on him after John Cena's final match. So
yeah.
So Joe Adonis, we love you, bro. You have all our condolences, thoughts, and prayers for you and your family.
Yeah.
And, we hope that you can get through this really trying time. Now,
Adonis, we love you, brother.
I have a bone
very,
to pick.
very much.
I have a bone to pick with my fellow Cowboys fan, Mr. Dietz.
Oh no.
I got a chance to
I'm gonna sit back.
I'm
gonna sit back and enjoy this. Go ahead,
I got a
Victor.
chance to watch the show. I'm at work.
Oh no.
Dietz talks about Metroid and Samus. And I nearly slammed my head into the desk 8 times. There's a few reasons why. So for Easter egg hunters, there's a small little time challenge in the original Metroid. Because as Dee says, when you beat Metroid, she takes off the helmet and it shows that she has this flowing orange hair. Why it was turned from orange to blonde, I'll never know, but that's neither here nor there.
It's a discussion for another time.
The thing is that, because let's be honest, most gamers are guys. If you beat the game at a faster time, she will take off her suit.
Really?
Yes, so she'll have like a leotard underneath. If you beat even quicker, she has a bikini on. So if anything, whether you beat it real quick or real slow, there is only one thing that you know. Samus is a woman.
Yeah. This
Popular theory that Samus is actually trans. That had of all things 4.
Not this again.
4 comments.
4 people. 4 people. It's 4 people's popular.
4 comments.
4.
I heard that And
wait. So hang on. If 4 people is popular, then what does that make me with about like 8 viewers on my stream?
Well, that makes this show popular because there's 5 people on it.
Right.
We've reached popularity, folks.
I'm sitting here listening.
Hey, wait till we make our goal. Wait till we make our goal. And give me this camera. Our goal for 2026 is to be on 2 national networks and bringing in a boatload of money for it. Back to Victor.
I slammed my head into the desk 8 times. I slammed my head into the desk more times twice as many comments that were on this popular theory.
Which in the comments, which totaled, ladies and gentlemen, 4.
And here's the crazy thing, right? So let's say you didn't play the original Metroid, right?
Right.
Here you have Smash Brothers Brawl, which is the first time you've ever heard of Zero Suit Samus. Right. So in case you didn't know that Samus was female, in fact, actually, if you played some of the game, I believe it's GameCube Metroid, you can actually see inside Samus's helmet. You can see the long lashes and the orange hair. You can hear her voice. You can tell this is a female. Why?
And then if that wasn't obvious enough, I hate to bring it up,
Go ahead.
Other M, the baby.
Yes. You mean to tell me after all that, and then again you see Zero Suit Samus wears like a tight skin suit, and she has blonde hair, a high blonde ponytail.
Right.
And you're still saying, well, we don't know what she is. She could possibly be trans. Like, what are we doing?
Dietz's favorite question.
This is why I wish we had this whole week off the radio so I could say what I want to say right now.
Welcome to modern journalism.
Modern journalism. And by the way,
I've got something I want to say, but I got to be nice because we're on the radio too, so I feel it.
Hey,
I got a few things I want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? Friday we start early and we cut loose.
Okay, so
I'm making that.
Okay.
I want to get through a couple more things. Secondly, I was going to try and find something nice to say or something to kind of defend Shedeur Sanders after that 4 touchdown performance he had. And then he decided to throw 3 interceptions yesterday.
What did I keep telling you yesterday during the stream?
You said
that Victor said that exact same thing to me. I was trying to find something nice to say about Shedeur Sanders. My next 3 words were him. Yep, and my next 3 words were you were saying.
And then that last drive. They gave you the Grand Canyon of running lanes. You're supposed to be a mobile quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
They gave you the Grand Canyon of running lanes to punch it in for a touchdown. Now, would it have helped you win? No. But it would have made you at least look a little more respectable. But no, you kept trying to throw the football, and you look like a massive idiot in the process. Explain this to me for anyone who still wants to defend Shedeur Sanders. Now, there are times where I will say, you know what? I think he did get robbed against Tennessee, because why in the world do you have someone who basically got you for 4 scores?
That's Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, to get you 4 scores and you take him out for a 2-point conversion. That made no sense. That's just stupid coaching.
You take the best athlete off the field.
Right. But then you pull this performance. This was horrendous on every single level.
This. You know what this performance? You know what? You want to know what this performance was? This was on the levels of dummy. Yeah.
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 I just don't understand. Like I said,
dear Shedeur, listen.
Go ahead.
Go for it, Victor. Go for it.
This is just this entire weekend has been massive dumb work. And like I said, that whole thing with Metro was like, I'm like, there's no way that you could tell me that this is actually going to be a point of contention. And then a popular
I love the way you said that. A popular
theory is only 4 comments.
4.
Help me. If that's the case, we're all on God status. If that's the case, if 4 comments makes us
4 comments, I get that we get that in the first 10 minutes of our show.
Yes.
Okay,
if popular is described by having
if four comments is popular, we're on Roman Reigns level of God tier.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. If four Cole, help me. 4 comments is popular.
You tripping.
Put it like this. If 4 comments constitute as being popular, the Q Queen eclipses all of us in 30 minutes of one stream.
Man, that's more like before she even gets started.
Right.
Check that. If
that's during the music to the intro.
Right.
If 4 comments.
Yeah, that's during the Luna Snow music on my Marvel Rivals stream.
If 4 comments constitutes as popular, Jen knocks that out within 30 seconds of getting her stream started.
Right.
Because the pre-show comments, and Don and I have done intros for her pre-show. Good Lord in heaven. I'm waiting for December 27th. The pre-show comments are flying through before she even gives us the cue
to start
an intro. And I will do a favor on Friday for our 3-hour spectacular to end the calendar year. I'm gonna play one of those intros.
Oh, there's
one no!
There's one more thing I'm gonna get to, and I'm gonna be it, and that is Notre Dame.
And Dietz' impression of them that he did on Thursday.
Yeah.
Wait, here, just a moment.
Still waiting for that to become a short.
We gotta save this till after break. There's no way we can get into this before we get to
commercial. You know what? You're right. You are correct.
We're gonna save it for the top of the hour because I got a guest coming at the bottom of the hour. But could you do a replay of what you did the other day when it came to Notre Dame, please?
Oh, Jen's in the lead. I quit.
Yep.
Quit. That's it. I quit.
We're going to a break. When we come back, we'll go to New Orleans for a special edition of Mike to Mike. Good grief. I'm cutting that. Who is that?
That is the first game from Sunday for the West Haven girls hockey. That is Olivia in the paper.
Oh, you know what? And before
Olivia and Evelyn.
Before we go to break,
high school hockey.
Before we go to break, I want to give a big shout out to the boss man in charge, as he called his first hockey game in over 14 years.
Oh man!
He called the St. Louis Blues versus the Chicago Blackhawks. Of course, the Blackhawks did fall short. But man, that was one heck of a game, dude. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you very much. And it's only going to get better, especially when my wife kept making me laugh, walking by, going, hockey is only good for, what only thing that hockey is for, right? I said, what's that, babe? Hockey is an excuse for people to fight.
And it happened like 3 different times.
And she said that to me before I hit the air, and wouldn't you know it, within 6 minutes in the first period,
fight.
We got to fight.
We got to fight.
Matter of fact, within the first 12 minutes, I called 2 fights.
2 fights. And then towards the third period, there were literally 2 fights happening at the exact same time.
In front of the Blues bench. So, honey, your theory about hockey.
You went to a fight and a hockey game broke out.
Exactly.
That's not Ryan. I'm sure Ryan McCarthy remembers when the Jersey Devils, the entire team just decided to fight.
I remember that.
Before the puck was even dropped, they dropped the puck and they dropped gloves.
The entire line just dropped their gloves and said, "Screw it."
On the ice were fighting.
I'm like, why are they? Look, like I said, my first hockey game in 14 years.
And they're already fighting.
I'm going, why are they picking up the sticks? And why are the referees? I look, and Connor Dock is in a fight.
They're already
are you
fighting.
kidding me?
They're already fighting. And I saw the pics again, and it was Washington and the Giants where Deb's like, ew.
Yeah, we'll review all of that. And plus, I got Fashawn Jones coming from New Orleans for an edition of Mike to Mike. Part of today's show is brought to you by Climb for Chris, as we are countdown to a benefit on March 1st, 2026. Snowman Multimedia will be there for a special broadcast. We'll give you all the details on that a little bit later. Back after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Race car drivers change lanes very fast, but with no outside mirrors. How come they don't crash? Introducing Angel View, the new wide-angle mirror that reduces blind spots. Angel View simply snaps over your car's rear view mirror, giving you a 160-degree view behind you. Just look at the difference. Look, ordinary rear view mirrors are small and flat, but Angel View has a huge mirror with curved glass. This convex shape allows you to see both blind spots with one glance. And with our Pro Edition special coating, it's anti-glare at night. Get your Angel View now for just $19.99. But wait, Angel View may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Angel View is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. Once the current inventory is gone, it's gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-495-0761. That's 1-800-495-0761. Or visit getangelview.com. Order now.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
And every time I saw the word king appear in a song, in the back of my head, I heard Ray Ray say Kang.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
$32 after the hour, and we got more hockey pictures there. Who's that?
It's just a fight.
Speaking of fight, it's a brother that had to fight to get into broadcasting, and now that he's in, he's making a whole lot of waves. I met this brother in North Carolina when we were living there. I've known him I've known him about a decade. Because when I was down to the dumps, this was one of the guys that was there for me, and he said, "You better not drop that microphone. Let's go to New Orleans." Please help me welcome a brother very, very dear to me in the broadcast industry, the one and only Vashawn Jones. Good morning, brother. How are you, man?
Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing?
We're doing good. I told everybody I met this guy down in North Carolina. I was doing a game in Durham, and I just happened to look over to my right, and I recognized you. And as soon as it hit halftime, we had a big old brotherly hug and had a chance to really get to know each other after many, many years online. How'd you break into the business, brother?
Yeah. Basically, man, I just really you could say really worked hard to get in here. I just was a person that was curious about getting into sports and everything. So, I went to Delgado Community College, a lot of, breaking my teeth into the business, into that class. And shout out to Miss Lynn Robertson, who was like my eyes and the ears in this business to get me where I need to be. And I finished there with an associate's degree, and I started my first job as an editor at WDSU TV in New Orleans, and I was there for like 12 years. But the sports thing kind of been started. I launched at that time when I started there a podcast called the VK Jones Show. And also I started working a year later with legendary sports guy Ken Strahan with it was back then I can say, well, now it's Crescent City Sports. It was another title a long time ago, but I've been doing a lot of writing and also learning about sports radio and all that more and more and stuff like that. So basically, now with me 20 years in the business, I basically learned everything in the business from print to video to digital, all that stuff now all in one. So I've done that, and then also I became a sports information director over at Kahoma Community College for 3 years. I had to call the quiz because I had a family emergency, kind of just like Brian. I had to really take care of my wife who was sickly at the time. And not too long ago, she passed. It was 2 years ago when she passed away. So now it's just me and my child, and I'm home in New Orleans. My family has been a big help and everything else. But at the same time, I continued with my sports, and I got with my friend of mine, Jared JB Boyd, and we started the Hash It Out show, and it's just been in existence now for 3 years, and we have really grown as a brand. And also we started streaming high school football and basketball. So we have done that now for over we've done football for 3. Now we're going into year 2 with basketball. So it's just been amazing and everything. And I also been doing some other things with junior college baseball, working with the Sports Broadcasting Network in Houston, Texas. And I do a lot of Nunez Community College baseball that is in Chalmette, Louisiana, and in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I also do for the same network. We do Baton Rouge Community College baseball as well. And at the end of the year, we are the network. We wound up doing the Region 23 tournament, NGCAA Region 23 tournament, to see who goes to the super regionals and everything. So I'm involved with a lot of stuff, and it's a blessing that I'm still in this business and everything. And Brian is a person that told me more than anything else, man, you just keep pushing it, man. Like you got great potential. So I continue to grow and everything, and it's just been an amazing journey, and it still keeps going to this day. I'm just hoping I do this till the wheels fall off.
First of all, let me congratulate you personally on celebrating your 20th year in sportscasting. We are celebrating I'm celebrating my 30th. You know, having the brand and managing the brand yourself and getting the right people involved. It takes. You said this to me. It takes, and I remember you saying this word to me when we were down in Durham. It takes a lot of discernment. And at that time, I had just gotten married. We just moved to North Carolina, and Jody is the perfect person to get involved in this. So my wife has been involved. We're getting the right partners here. You see the crew that I have here, and they've been riding with me. The dog and Victor have been with me for the entire time of Snowman in the Morning. You with the Hash It Out show, I am a huge fan of that show. I am indeed a huge fan. If y'all haven't had a chance to check it out, please check it out. Tell me how you got that show started and basically what it's about and what people can expect when they tune in.
Well, basically, it was the genius behind it was Jared JB Boy, not me. I'm the number 2 man right behind him. You know what I'm saying? He came to me. You know, I had the VK Jones show for a long, long time, and I decided to call it quits at the time where I was really in a dark, dark place, and I was like, you know, stressed out trying to take care of my wife and my child, and not getting the help that I thought I was getting.
Right.
But then all of a sudden, Jared came to me, and I see he was trying out some things. He was doing a wrestling podcast for a minute. He was doing that for a little while and everything. And I was very proud of what he was doing because he learned everything under me because he was one of my last co-hosts on the BK Jones show. And then all of a sudden he started something new called the Hash It Out show. You know, did some little pilots, and he was trying it out, and he had me on, and we had some decent numbers, and he was like, and he thought about it, he said, I think, you know, the wrestling thing was straight, but I think this is something that maybe this could be growing to a good brand. Because I'm like, you got connections with people in New Orleans and Louisiana in the business. Do you want to, I want you to be a part of this. And I'm like, I thought about it. I say, let me think. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. You know, let's do it. And it got me back to podcasting and back to getting in this business and everything. And it took a little bit, and we got affiliated with some people, including Crest City Sports and some other folks like we got in touch with a lot of people that's doing a lot of content creating, and also getting with mainstream people in the city. And also another platform that we're good friends with is Under the Lights. Under the Lights does some great stuff. It's mainly high school football, but they all over the state with it. But our show, the Hash It Out show, it's Louisiana sports based. We talk about everything Louisiana sports, but the premise is mostly high school sports. We promote a lot of high school sports, not just around the city, but we talk about everybody around the state of Louisiana, giving out some good knowledge about a lot of teams, a lot of the schools, a lot of history. So that is our premise. But we still talk about Tulane, LSU. We still talk about all the other state schools as well. Well-rounded type of state show more than anything else, because so many of these stations and everything, they stick to mainstream, but there's very few and one TV station that does it all.
Right.
You know, it ain't just Pelicans and Saints and LSU. They go with the junior colleges. They go with the other small colleges. You know, but we stick to what we stick with.
Dietz has a question. Go ahead, Dietz.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's dive right in. So what's the feeling about Lane Kiffin in Louisiana?
I'm like this, man. It's I'm gonna say this. It's half and half. It's really half and half, because some is like, this is a great hire. I think this might be take LSU to the next level and everything. And some is like, I don't know if this is going to work.
Right.
I'm not the biggest fan of Lane Kiffin. I really think more than anything else, it'd have been perfect sense for him to stay at Ole Miss because of the fact of the matter of what he has and everything else, and the improvement he keeps making as a coach. Just stay there and continue to build, because of the fact you have Ole Miss has much facilities at LSU. You know, I was in Mississippi for, like I said, 3 years in Clarksdale, which was an hour from Oxford. So
Yes.
I've been in those facilities. I've been to Ole Miss multiple times. They
Mm-hmm.
have really built over there, and things have really changed. Because some people are saying, well, I don't know if I would send my child to Ole Miss. I'm like, hey, they changed the state freaking flag. It's not racist anymore.
Right.
It is multicultural in Oxford, Mississippi. And I'm being honest on that one, man. I would not have no problem bringing my child to Ole Miss. But regardless of the fact, Lane Kiffin, the way things was going at Ole Miss, and it was also matching and giving a little more money to him. So he decides, well, I think LSU like, okay.
You talking about LeBron Kiffin?
Yes.
but I really think the whole thing. I'm gonna let you continue, but I just want to say this. I really think the whole LSU situation is freaking lunacy.
Yeah,
it is straight lunacy.
It is
because of the fact that you let a government official dictate how you run things, and that is not cool. Like, I understand you had to get rid of Brian Kelly, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, it was the wrong time. There's no president in place at LSU at the time. So I'm like, wait, hold it. Wait till he gets in place. Then you do what you got to do. But they did it early. And then the governor was like, well, we know the athletic director making all these mistakes. I'm like, this is the same athletic director who has bought the biggest revenue in the history of LSU and has bought over 6 national titles since he was there. It's just one little mistake, but you want to can him. Well, we'll see what happens with this new athletic director.
Not only that, the baseball championships at LSU also fuel the athletic program.
Yes.
Okay. The run in 2022, which I was a part of, helping my friend cover Wake Forest, because we had just moved back. Wife and I just moved back to Indiana. We covered Wake Forest. And my buddy Ty Collins, who is the fabulous baseball voice of Wake Forest, that 11-inning classic in the College World Series with a spot in the National Championship Series on the line, I couldn't tear away from the television, man. And I'm a big fan of LSU. VK, you know me. You've known me about a decade now. I'm a baseball fiend, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was glued to that television for all 11 innings with Ty Collins in my headset. So much so that my wife came home. There was a scoring chance for Wake Forest, and I jumped out of my seat. And now, mind you, I'm still just getting my strength back in my body from my cancer operation. And my wife said, will you calm down? And then she realized I was watching LSU baseball and listening to my buddy Ty Collins get excited. She comes out and apologizes later. She goes, I didn't realize you were in your element. I said, baby, that is okay. You caught me at the right time. It is okay. When people, VK, and you and I have spoken about this many, many times. When people catch you in your element and you don't realize you're in your element, it's hilarious to you, to the folks involved, and to the and to the people around you. How much fun is this for you, man?
It's really fun. It's really fun, and sometimes we have real moments. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like recently, I had one of the probably biggest calls of my career, and it was actually a high school semifinal game that we did a couple weeks ago, and it was involving my alma mater, my high school, and we had them like this is the fourth time we had them on our game lineup this year.
Yeah,
and it was fortunate that we had got them again because what was funny that we had some huge numbers. We was averaging over 5,000 to 10,000 views a week for our games.
Nice.
So St. Augustine High School is my high school. I graduated in 1997.
Yep.
And their fan base was one of the biggest because each game we averaged over 7,000 views. Our biggest viewing game with that team was when St. Augustine played Jesuit High School, and that is a lot of history with those two rivals in we call it the Catholic League in the district that they play in New Orleans, and it's really the toughest district in the state of Louisiana. Period.
Yep.
Because it is like the SEC of the state of Louisiana. That's how good the district is.
Oh boy.
So Jesuit and St. Aug played each other, and it was very fortunate that it was a Jesuit home game. And we got with Jesuit, and it was good with it. It was okay. We did the game from the Shrine at Airline. So it was all, and we got everything going and all that. We had over 12,000 views for that night. And we had people all over the country chiming in. We're not talking about just St. Aug alumni. We're talking Jesuit alumni from North Dakota, West Virginia, you name it.
It.
Like,
love it.
Thank you. I'm like, we're enjoying the game and everything. So it was awesome to do that game. But then when we got the semifinal game against John Curtis is the program in the state of Louisiana. They have 28 state championships. That's how good that program is. And they've been in the Cat League maybe 12 years. They've been going up and down the classification, but now they're in the highest classification with us. But they finally had got a state championship. They got 2 now in the highest classification. So we go against these guys. The 20th meeting, they met each other in 1993. Probably one of the best meetings they ever had. And it was just neck and neck, and it came down to the last minute. John Curtis scores a touchdown with 39 seconds, and they're up. And they're up. I think it was like 29 to 25. So, I'm thinking, okay, what's St. Aug gonna do? They have one timeout left, and I'm calling it down the middle. It wasn't a St. Aug broadcast. I called it down the middle. St. Aug comes down the best 39 seconds I've ever seen. The first play, the running back gets it on the flat. He breaks the tackle. He goes 15 yards out of bounds. The next play, quarterback throws the receiver on the right side. He goes 12 yards. First down, out of bounds. Still with a timeout.
Yes.
And
I know VK, you're calling it down the middle. You're seeing this happen. Your brain's going, am I going to get the walk-off finish I think I'm going to get?
Things really changed because the next play, they got a first down one more time. They're over in they're in like the near pad. It was like 45-yard line of John Curtis. Next play, the quarterback pump fakes going deep to his receiver. It was incomplete. Pass interference is called. Pass interference is called on Curtis. St. Aug now is at the 25. In the back of my head, I'm like, man, these people got a shot here. And they got a timeout. So all of a sudden, we're getting down to the last couple seconds. Quarterback goes to the receiver on the right side. He catches it near the 5-yard line. I'm thinking he's about to break in. He gets hit by the Curtis player. He's inbounds. St. Aug calls a timeout 4 seconds. And all of a sudden, you see history right then and there. The quarterback's name is Vashon Coulon. That's his name, Vashon Coulon. He throws it to Derek Bennett. And Derek Bennett, if you guys go back and look at that play, Brian, guys, I'm gonna tell you this: the receiver put a great move on the defensive back.
Did he break somebody's ankles? Did he break his ankle?
All I know, the DB fell down with the
good night.
And JB, who was the color analyst, said, and you look at the coverage, it was soft the majority of the time of that drive.
Right.
So I just knew right then and there, he was like, if JB said this, if the receiver goes on one of those routes, they need to just think they're going to go inside, go on the outside. And that's exactly what the receiver did. Game winner at the gun. No time left. Touchdown. And it was just unbelievable. And the emotions and everything was, and the words I said after that, I said, the glass ceiling is broken
Yes.
Because of the fact that this was St. Augustine's first trip to the state championship since 1979.
Wow.
They've been in the semifinals 5 times, and each time they've lost by 1 score.
Oh man.
So for them to overcome that, it was an euphoric moment, and it was so fun. And then I just couldn't believe that, my dad sent me to this school. My dad drove a bus in 1979. He drove fans to that game in Lafayette for that state championship. And then I had a cousin, an older cousin, that was a member of the first St. Augustine State Championship team in 1975.
Wow.
So it's a lot.
It's huge.
It's personal for me, and I was celebrating everything. But it was an out of body experience more than anything else, which I'm gonna explain more to JB on my show tomorrow. JB was kind of laughing a little bit when I was like, when St. Aug hit the field that Saturday. Now St. Aug came up short, but still, for them hitting the field in the Superdome floor, my hands was up, and I was just like praising God and everything, because of the fact of the matter was, and I'm like, look, it ain't just the fact I'm thinking about the people that's not here.
Yes.
See this, and it's just they have made it. We are finally, and I'm like 46 years. We're on the floor. We are in here. We're in the dome.
In the Superdome.
And I'm just thinking about my dad, my cousin. I'm thinking of a teammate that shot himself like 3 years. Like I think it's been 4 years now.
Oh man.
So I'm thinking about all those people, and I'm just so grateful. But it's fun, but there are great moments. And then early in the year was funny. Early in the year, my alma mater, who's more known and consistent in basketball, unexpectedly made a huge run to the state tournament. Had upset the top seed and the number 1 team all around in the state in the semifinals, and wound up winning the state championship in basketball. And when I went and got some pictures, shook the coach's hand and everything, the LHSA, one of the LHSA guys, which I'm really cool with, he said, "Who's album?" He asked one of the people on the floor, who's the media. Well, whose alma mater it is who's just won it? And I'm just pounding my chest like this. That is mine. That is mine. It's just the fact it's great. It's fun when I do these games. It's personal when it's not just it's your alma mater, your own school, or if you're calling a game for a certain team or school, it's personal too. Because it's like, man, I'm like, man, they made it. Because I remember I called a call for Carmel Community College, and they're not known for winning. But there was a game they played against, and they played a game on Thursdays in the junior college ranks. They took on Jones College, which was number 4 in the country. Kahoma took them down that night, and I was just so euphoric. Like, I was like, man, you were so emotional. I'm like, they don't usually win. And this is the SEC of junior college football.
Yep.
They don't usually win. And this is a HBCU 2-year school.
Yes.
And they took them down. So it's just great moments. And I just love what I do. I do this for the kids. I do this for the communities.
Same.
But also I do this basically not just for me, but I do this for my daughter, because she's everything to me, and she's very, very supportive. So it's awesome, man.
I am the same way. 30th year in, I now do this for my wife and my children. Deeds, hang tight a second. I gotta share this. The 2 years I was covering Marquette Catholic up in Michigan City, Indiana, I got started there the 2013-2014 season. There were no rumblings whatsoever about a run to the state title. This was basketball. There were no rumblings whatsoever about a run to the state championship. A semi-state, possibly. But the fellow who was the star of the team is a fellow I covered doing travel baseball 7 years earlier. And Victor, you remember this name, Ryan Fazekas.
Yep, I remember that. I remember him.
He played for Chesterton.
Mm-hmm.
He was a shrimp when I met him. He was a shrimp when I met him. When I get there and getting ready to do my first game at Marquette Catholic, this 6'8", 220-pound kid comes running up to me saying, "You Brian, did you do the PA at Ho Chunk?" "Yes." And he gave me this big hug, and his parents saw me, and I look up and I go, "Zeke?" He goes, "Yeah." All the way to Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, March of 2014, he set a state final record with 34 points in an overtime win over the number one team in the state, which was Bar Reeve. That was such a fun rivalry. We played them in the regular season, wound up playing them twice for state championships, 14 and 15, split those meetings, but it was so good to see it was so good to see the kids just have fun with it. And Deets had a question for you. Deets, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we talked about Lane Kiffin before, but you also mentioned Tulane. So I wanted to know what the feeling is down there. You can take these questions in either order. Well, I'm going to ask you two questions. One, how ironic is it that Tulane meets Ole Miss in the college football playoff? But more importantly, is Tulane, are people just happy Tulane is there, or are they gearing up for Tulane to make a run at this?
I think more than anything else, it's actually both. They are happy that they made it to this level, but they're also gearing up to see if Tulane can pull this off. This program has been building and building in these last 5 years. And you have to think about this. You know what I'm saying? Does Tulane have a shot? It just depends on how Ole Miss starts. Because the biggest thing is this. If Ole Miss comes out and looks the same like they do during the season, it'll be like the first meeting. It'll be a long day.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if the distractions kind of get to Ole Miss and they start off slow, I think Tulane is going to be really motivated because of the fact that John Summerall is still coaching.
Yes.
And he's still there. And he's going to be like, you know what? If they slip up, I got something for their butts. And Tulane is going to really give it all they have. And if Tulane pull this off, this will be this will actually be maybe one of the biggest wins ever. It's going to tie with the victory they had 3 years ago against USC in the Cotton Bowl. That was a comeback of the ages for
and it
them
turned into
to win that game.
And in essence, that turned into a walk-off touchdown.
Yes,
for Tulane when they had to review it in the Cotton Bowl. We're up against halftime, but Vashawn Jones, one of my I say this about a lot of people, but this is especially true. One of my best friends in the broadcasting business and a brother at heart. Thank you, brother, so much for coming on and sharing some time with us. I love you very, very much. Check out the Hash It Out show, folks, with VK and his partner JB. It's a lot of fun to watch. I'm a big fan. I hope you become a big fan too. Thank you, brother, so very much for popping on this morning. We appreciate you for doing so. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. Hash It Out show Tuesday, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. New Orleans time on the JB the Sports Guy YouTube page. Tune in. And also I implore you to go back and look at our live streaming games, including the St. Augustine and John Curtis State semifinal game. You will love it.
I'm definitely gonna look at that. Thanks, VK. Love you, brother. Thank you so much.
Love y'all, man. Y'all have a good one.
We're at halftime. Coming up next, what the hell happened in Dallas last night?
I don't want to talk about it.
I was going to say Victor has musings, but apparently he doesn't.
I have some musings, but it's the same musings that I have for the past couple of days.
Fair enough. Victor does not have musings. I do.
Oh, boy.
Everybody run now.
Of course you do.
Duck and cover!
But it ain't about the Cowboys. My music is about the New England Patriots, for one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what do we do now?
I will tell you. And the second one, look at that sign behind me. They have a chance to clinch a playoff berth next week.
They do.
In Indianapolis.
Oh, boy.
Oh, brother.
Second hour after this. Hey, Chicago, it's time to climb. Excitement is in the air as we come together for something extraordinary. The Climb for Chris fundraising event, a celebration of strength, community, and unwavering hope. One of our own, Brother Rice class of 2009, a leader, a coach, a friend, a father, Chris Hilliard has spent his life lifting others up, guiding young athletes, inspiring students, and taking every chance to explore the world with his wife Lauren and their 1-year-old son. But in September of 2024, everything changed. Chris was diagnosed with a rare, aggressive brain tumor. Since then, he's been in constant, grueling treatment, traveling out of state almost every other week, from last-minute flights to long hotel stays to meals and rental cars. The bills add up fast. Chris is now a part of an international clinical trial, a treatment path that gives real hope. But staying in the fight means staying in the program, and staying in the program means more travel, more time away, and more mounting expenses. So now it's our turn to show up for him. Join us at Climb for Chris, featuring live music from Maggie Speaks, great food, drinks, raffles, and a community ready to stand tall. Every dollar raised goes toward Chris's medical and travel costs so he can focus on healing, not bills. Every $10 makes a difference. And if you can't give today, sharing the page helps more than you know. Chris is always the one who shows up when it matters. Now we climb for him. Be a part of the miracle. Be a part of the movement. Join us, support, pray, and share. Together, we climb. Learn more and contribute today at Climb for Chris by visiting climbforchris.com. I was working on something else, and I forgot something very. Yeah, I had forgotten something very important, but now because we have that.
You like that? You like that?
Kirk,
shut up, Cousins.
We owe you an ID. This is Snowman in the Morning.
You're listening to WQVZ, 1700 AM Mission Radio.
Me and the Lord, we got an understanding. We're on a mission from God.
11:07 is your time. 53 from the top of the hour. Jay Spivey coming at the bottom of this hour. And if you're following along with us on Mission Radio 1700 down in Alabama, you're going to have the best of the best because Rod Peterson follows us live. Check it out at the top of the hour. Dear New England Patriots,
what do we do now?
Blue hell was that?
I wish I could tell you. I really do. I watched the game and we go up 21-0 after one, and I'm thinking this ball game's over. Buffalo's got nothing. And then the second half happened, and it turned into, well, crap. Here we go again.
Doug, I have one question. Did you not watch Philly versus the Cowboys?
No, I slept through that game.
A 21-point lead is not safe.
Where's Dennis Green when you need him?
Exactly.
I mean, New England only had it was a hat and T-shirt day in New England. We only had one job.
Yes,
we couldn't get it done.
One. Y'all had hats waiting for you. Just a moment. You had hats waiting for you. You had T-shirts waiting for you. Hence the term hat and T. For those of you tuning in for the first time, hat and T-shirt day.
Is basically when
yesterday
you
is when you win and clinch the division. You get hats and T-shirts. Therefore, thereby the term. You had a hat and T-shirt day, and you blew it.
And then that happened.
And then that happened. Yes.
Buffalo, we pulled on Superman's cape one too many times. He came around and slapped us with it.
Josh Allen was like, "I'm not going down without a fight." Buffalo pulled out their best John Cena and said, "Never give up," and they didn't give up.
Now, if Buffalo wins out and New England loses once, in the final 3 games, guess what?
That's it. Kablooey.
New England gets nothing. They lose. Good day, sir. Actually, New England would have to lose twice. I'm thinking of the records in my head. New England would have to lose twice, and Buffalo would have to win out to claim the East.
I'll look at their games now.
And Dietz, I love Dietz's message. He says, "It's cold. I'm not going out to watch football today."
Wait, you said they have to lose 2?
I believe that to be the case. Victor, if you have something for me, give it to me.
I don't see that happening. Next Sunday night, they face the Ravens.
Oh God!
And then the next 2 games, you ready?
Jets and Miami
versus the Jets and versus Miami.
Well, New England's going to win the East then.
Right.
Oh God! And I think Miami
versus Miami.
Does Miami come to New England, or does New England have to go down to Florida?
They come to us.
Yep,
Okay.
they go to Gillette.
The Dolphins are going to freeze.
They go to Mustard Land.
And then it's the Jets.
They go to the Mustard Kingdom.
And then it's the Jets. The Jets are going to get bathed in mustard. So the Dolphins are going to.
Meanwhile, Buffalo schedule. The only roadblock they may have is Philadelphia in 2 weeks because after us, they got Cleveland. And then they host the Jets.
Now, there's one sentence I said yesterday before Indianapolis laid a big fat dodo ass egg in Seattle. And like Victor, I don't want to talk about that game because I called the doggone thing.
Colts. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I looked at it, I watched it, I called it. I don't want to say anything else about it.
All I'm gonna say is, unfortunately, the Colts ran out of gas defensively because they were holding Seattle.
And then Seattle gashed the daylights out of them in the second half.
Yes.
Yeah, let me say this. And no, you know what? I'm gonna go to Victor.
Okay.
Victor's gonna help me on this one.
Okay.
Where is it? Email should do others.
Okay.
CC Cleveland Browns. BCC Shador Sexuals. Subject of email. He ain't good. Body of
email. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Now give me this damn camera.
There we go.
Look, Shador Sexuals, get off his back. I would say get off of something else, but there's a sign above me.
Right.
Yeah, he throws for 364 yards in the week prior facing the Tennessee Titans, a.k.a. the Houston Oilers. And then Kevin Stefanski does the dumbest thing he's ever done as a coach, and he pulls him on the 2-point conversion. How idiotic can you be? And for a moment, a brief pause of a moment, I thought Shedeur Sanders would actually improve.
Would turn the corner.
I thought he would turn the corner. Then the Chicago Bears decided to say, sit down, shut up, take it, and like it. The Bears went to Pleasure Town on Shedeur Sanders 5 times.
Yep.
5
QB
times they
zesty
laid.
became zesty again over the Browns.
I'll get to QB zesty in a minute.
Oh God.
I'll get to QB zesty in a minute. Indeed, so I'm going to use the button, so I'm going to mute you for a second. Listen. Okay. You mean to tell me that these Shedeur sexuals thought he was actually good? No.
Oh boy.
Sanders is a fucking joke. Just like Caleb Williams is a fucking joke. Just like Justin Caleb Williams and Shedeur Sanders while I'm at it. And yes, I'm having fun with this. I can't help it. I'm having fun with this joke, so I'm running with it.
There's nothing
Dear
wrong with
Kenny
that.
Pickett, you.
Oh no.
Dear Shedeur Sanders, you. And I'm trying not to laugh, and I'm failing. I'm trying not to laugh, and I'm failing miserably. As I said, and I quit. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm starting to laugh.
I knew that was coming.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. But Shedeur sexuals, stop it. Just stop it.
They're not.
Sometimes I know they're not going to. They're like bronze sexuals, and I'll hit them on Wednesday. You take a look at what Shedeur Sanders did in Chicago. Just like Victor says very, very eloquently, laying one big fat ass dodo egg. And you actually think he's going to turn the corner? Paul?
Are you kidding me?
You think give me this camera back. I had someone actually say to me, and Damien, this is for you. I had someone say to me that Shedeur would make a playoff appearance before Lamar does in the future.
Oof.
Give me 30
How about
seconds.
just drop my water at that one?
Give me 30 seconds, please.
Oh my.
Are you fucking kidding me? Have you seen Shedeur Sanders play football? Have you seen Shedeur Sanders? I got so many jokes in my head, but they're all uncensored, and I can't do it here.
Damn it.
Womp.
Yes, I can. Shedeur struggles more than in Vegas.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I held that one all day yesterday.
Oh my God.
Let me just end this right here. Last joke removed. Sincerely, Brian Snow, a.k.a. the Snowman. Courtesy of Snowman Multimedia, Big Dog Productions, Fit Down Sports, and the Queen of Marvel Rivals.
I saw that coming.
P.S. The queen of Marvel Rivals gives you the finger. And do the rest.
Oh my God! Well, here's what
I'm messing with Jen. So
here's
bad.
what I was.
What do you mean, the queen of Marvel Rivals? Excuse me.
You heard what the heck I said.
First of all, I'm only platinum rank. I'm not even a celestial, let alone one above all.
Give me this button. As I said, sincerely, Genevieve Oso.
Now he's taking my style of intros. Okay.
Right.
I've been doing this before you. Shut up.
Hold on. Is it like Marvel Rivals entirely or just Jeopardy?
The queen of Marvel Rivals and Marvel Rivals Jeopardy.
You had to say something.
I'm out. Bye.
Get back here.
No.
Hang on a second. Where's my stage hook? Hang on.
Now,
hang on a second. I got an idea. Damn it! I pulled a trout. Never mind.
Now I was gonna say.
What do you think I am? A fish?
Maybe. I was.
Well, I pulled my trout from the Angels, so there you go.
No comment on Mike Trout. Victor, go ahead, please.
So I was gonna say last week that Shedeur did as best he could against the Titans, but of course Stefanski is Stefanski.
Yeah, Kevin Stefanski.
And we were basically kind of arguing about how what was Shedeur supposed to do, considering the fact that if he does start to get upset or go after Stefanski, why am I not being pulled in there? It would come off as him being selfish and this, that, and the other. So, of course, because of where he's at, he kind of has to, grin and bear it. Like I said, not so this week. This week, oh my God, the play that told me I'm shutting up about Shedeur, third down, I think. Shedeur sits back, pressure coming, throws it, and it goes right into the hands of C.J. Gardner-Johnson for an interception, which turns into 3 points for the Bears. And that was his third interception. I'm like, who's going to go for? Jalen Hurts records?
You got to love it when Mike Stupitsky ends up making all these stupid calls.
It's like, what are you doing? And you wonder why you are not respected.
That question.
The Cleveland Browns is a garbage franchise. I'm actually thinking about having the Shadow Realm actually expand towards Cleveland, specifically for the Browns.
Reminder of the late, great George Carlin. And yes, I'm going to edit this. Deets, you will get a kick out of this, and I think you recognize this joke. Dear Cleveland Browns, you drive, you play football like old people. You know the rest, folks.
Slow and sloppy.
Sloppy.
Couldn't help it.
Sloppy.
Deets, I couldn't help that one.
But it's just, how do you? And like I said, the last drive did it for me because again,
Deets, I couldn't help that one. I hope you appreciate it. I couldn't.
It's full metal jacket, of course.
I mean, at this point, you have to ask Cleveland, how are you in this up?
All the time. How are you doing everything wrong?
Are they really though? Are they really though? Because y'all just spent 20 minutes talking about a team that's not going to play past 3 weeks. I mean, we just spent more time talking about a guy who is not going to play after 3 weeks. I mean, are they really doing it wrong? Because they're getting talked about. For no reason. Like, there's no reason to talk about the Cleveland Browns.
I'll put it this way.
There's no reason.
I'll put it this way. They're not the Dallas Cowboys. They don't fish for all types of publicity.
As I said,
they're not
slow
Dallas.
and sloppy.
we're probably saving it for later because we know Jay is coming on. But I mean, congrats to Carolina. You were in first place for a day and a half.
I'm not touching that.
I have some musings on that game, but I'm away from
What did everybody say? What did everybody say Friday when we came in here? Oh my God, Carolina's in first place. And what did I say? I said, just hold on. They haven't played yet.
Carolina's in first place.
When did they Carolina this thing up? And what did they do on Sunday? They Carolina'd it up and moved to the Saints.
Carolina was in first place in the NFC South. Yay.
Which made all fans and all residents of Carolina after what happened Sunday say,
"Oh, hell no!" There's been some meanderings and musings that are not even mine.
Let me take a break. When we come back, Napoleon, your request will be granted. We will indeed have the random musings of Vicola.
Oh no.
We have to.
Okay.
When y'all get back.
Oh, Lord.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Race car drivers change lanes very fast, but with no outside mirrors. How come they don't crash? Introducing Angel View, the new wide-angle mirror that reduces blind spots. Angel View simply snaps over your car's rear view mirror, giving you a 160-degree view behind you. Just look at the difference. Look, ordinary rear view mirrors are small and flat, but Angel View has a huge mirror with curved glass. This convex shape allows you to see both blind spots with one glance. And with our Pro Edition special coating, it's anti-glare at night. Get your Angel View now for just $19.99. But wait, Angel View may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Angel View is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. Once the current inventory is gone, it's gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-495-0761. That's 1-800-495-0761. Or visit getangelview.com. Order now.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
And every time I saw the word king appear in a song, in the back of my head, I heard Ray Ray say Kang.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
$27 after the hour. Jay Spivey standing by.
All
The
right.
greatest middle linebacker, Lawrence Taylor, in Dietz's picture.
Who took on Bam Bam Bigelow.
Well, it's the introduction to Jay Spivey. I gave you the best athlete to come out of North Carolina.
You're wrong for that.
I didn't say greatest. I said best.
Okay.
I said best. I didn't say greatest.
You did.
Fair enough.
All right. Victor, hang tight. Here's Jay.
Yep.
Jay Spivey is with us from North Carolina. Good morning, Jay. How are you?
What up, gentlemen?
Jay Spivey, is the city still smoldering?
Well, I believe I told y'all this last week that this was going to happen.
You've been telling me this for 2 years. You've been telling me this on our show for 2 years.
Yeah.
Look at the teams they've lost to this year.
New Orleans.
And look at the teams they've beaten this year. The
Rams.
Saints swept them.
Yes.
The Saints.
The New
swept
Orleans
them.
Saints swept Carolina. Piece of breaking news from our Jets insider, Ryan McCoffey.
Steve Wilks.
Jets have fired Steve Wilks.
Is that a Madden decision, or have they finally made a decision on their own?
That's Steve Wilks gets fired for every job he's in.
Mm-hmm.
As I
Every
told
job.
y'all numerous times, all those people that whine out here that he should have got the Panthers coaching job. How's that working out now?
Because y'all know the only decisions they make is the ones they get off of Madden when they super sim the season.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Steve Wilks. Steve Wilks, the man, quote unquote, the man, the myth, the legend, has been fired from every job he's had.
And
Every
apparently
single
Shanahan
one.
hated him.
Apparently, who?
Shanahan canned him.
He did. I can confirm that. Not only did Shanahan, we're talking about Kyle Shanahan, not only did Kyle Shanahan hate him, John Lynch hated him, and so did the team.
That's why he
In an
got
interview
thrown out on the
with
street.
in a conversation with Greg Papa, the fabulous voice of the 49ers on Papa and Lund, Greg Papa said he lost, even though they went to the Super Bowl, he lost the locker room.
Yep.
He absolutely lost the locker room. Oops.
That's painful. That's
I'll
painful.
tell you somebody who has not lost the locker room is Robert Saleh.
True. True.
You know what? I will ask Jay this question. I've asked everybody this question, and even I cannot come up with an answer. And I've been a 49er fan and insider since 1981.
Okay.
How resilient is this team?
They have literally nobody. The whole team's been hurt, and yet here they are.
Yep.
Right up
10-4.
at the top.
10-4. If they
And they still
win
have a lot
out,
of flaws.
man,
They have
Tennessee
no receiver of any
exposed.
consequence. McCaffrey
No.
is not a real true number one running back, in my opinion. Their
Right.
defense has been decimated by injuries.
And yet,
Here they are.
10-4.
10-4.
And if you've been paying
know what?
attention to this Brandon Ayuk saga, sounds like that's over now too.
It's over. It's over. They're going to get some new receivers in the draft, pending where, and I can say this, pending where they draft, because they're 10-4.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, and let's not forget Purdy's been out half the year.
So they're probably going. They're probably going to
Purdy's been
draft.
gone Purdy's been gone half the year. The offense was held together by Mac Jones of all people.
They're probably gonna draft like between like number 12 and number 13 like last year.
You know something? I sang a song yesterday before I closed out my stream, and Victor's
Was that
laughing.
before or after the Cowboys choked to the Vikings?
Before
We didn't
watch
It was
that
more.
game.
I didn't touch the Cowboys game.
Nope.
The season's upside down.
Down.
The season's upside down. I hold the stereo. The season's upside down.
Now, the reason why I asked this question is because, and I want Jay's opinion on this because he knows this way more than I do. I had lots of people in the Discord that I'm part of, and yes, they were Panther fans,
I'm sorry.
gnashing their teeth and wringing their hands saying that this was home cooking. This game was rigged. The refs stole the game from the Panthers.
No.
At one point that they made of contention was that in one play, Bryce Young slid, got hit, but there was no penalty called. And then on the ensuing drive with the Saints, same thing happened. They do the same thing, and there was a penalty.
That was the right. That was 100% right call. That was definitely roughing.
So I guess the question is, how come Bryce Young didn't get that call, but the other one did?
The other one was not nearly as severe as the one on the Saints. Come on, let's not blame the referees for the Panthers choking dogs yesterday.
Okay. The other thing that came up was
can't get swept by the Saints.
There was this really good punt return that the Panthers had that put them right closer to 50, and then got called back late for an illegal block in the back.
I wonder who actually watched that game, since there were three other really good 425 games yesterday.
Yes. I watched Lions and Rams, but I also had to keep my eye on that one, since that was supposedly.
And you also had Broncos.
Broncos Packers, which came out to the wire.
Broncos Packers. We finished that one.
Yep.
By the way, boss, I got the projected draft order for what it could be.
Okay.
And your top five would be the Giants, Raiders, Titans, Browns, and Jets.
Okay.
The Panthers would pick 16th, San Francisco 27th.
Oh wow, that's about right.
Well, I mean,
that's
the Giants are not going to draft a quarterback more than likely, and this is a heavy quarterback draft. So the likelihood is that if they get anywhere near the top, they're going to trade down.
Right.
But the rest of them, everybody's going to draft a quarterback. The Raiders desperately need a quarterback.
Yes, they do.
And by the way, Vic,
get another quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah, by the way, Vic, if you're going to ask about it, Dallas is projected to be 14th right now.
I don't care.
Blow that too.
Well, for right now, they're also going to get 26 too.
Is that the Packers pick? Is that the Packers pick?
That's a Packers pick.
Packers pick is actually currently 23rd.
Theirs and the Packers.
Yep.
Yeah, they get their own and the Packers pick. So.
Yeah, Packers are currently projected 23rd.
Okay.
Well, the Packers must have 2 picks then.
I can't believe we're talking draft in December, but with some of the teams already being out of the playoffs, let's go all the way there. And this is a quarterback heavy draft class, as Jay mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the teams that desperately need a quarterback right now?
Raiders.
Jay?
Browns again.
Browns, of course.
Oh, speaking of which, how about the
Cardinals?
Sanders, Jay?
Cardinals. Because you can't live on Jacoby Brissett.
No,
Kyler Murray's done with Kyler Murray's never going to play for the Cardinals again.
Nope.
Right.
Kyler Murray is finished.
Raiders, Cardinals, Dolphins,
Saints. I don't care what Shuck is doing right now. They need a quarterback.
How about the Dolphins? Are they in? Do you think the Dolphins are?
Sounds like they're pretty well tied to Tua.
They're going to have to find something else because Tua might not be long.
Yeah, I think the Dolphins need to draft a quarterback.
They need to because
they need to draft a quarterback because
my concern is not necessarily his play, is the fact that he can get it. He's another concussion waiting to happen.
Yep.
Do you think the Jets are in contention for a quarterback?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, they are.
They have no quarterback. Justin Fields is being benched by an undrafted rookie. What does that tell you?
They have not. The Jets have not had. Now, listen to my sentence. And Ryan McCarthy, I want you to listen too. The Jets have not had an able-bodied, competent quarterback since a fellow named Chad Pennington.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Sanchez got him to 2 AFC championship games.
I said competent.
Again, he got him to 2 AFC championship games back to back. What more do you want?
I'm not win the doggone things. That's what. And of course, I had to make that joke. With Penny.
Win the thing. Then no quarterback is competent because the Jets haven't been there since Super Bowl III.
Yep. And
Joe Willie.
Not to mention one of those championship games, he had the win, and the kicker kicked it 5 miles to the right.
5 miles right. Yep. That was 90. That was 98. Yes, I know about the history of Sanchez. He did get them to 2 AFC.
I was gonna ask Jay about how about that. I was gonna ask Jay about how about that Shadur Sanders. 3
He's
picks.
not the answer. They need a quarterback.
But okay, so here's my
Who
question.
do they draft?
Do you think they
But
go
that's the thing that and I think there's a lot of quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of names in this draft. There's not a lot of good There's not a lot. There's maybe 2 or 3 good quarterbacks. I mean, you're talking about Garrett. A lot of people have Garrett Nussmeier up there. Is he a good quarterback? No, he's not. Is Drew Aller a good quarterback? No, he's not. But he's at the top of the list in draft rooms.
Right.
Is Dante Moore a good quarterback? We'll find out in the playoff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Is and speaking of good quarterbacks, I mean Fernando Mendoza won the Heisman.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. But does he look when you look at Fernando Mendoza, does he look like an NFL quarterback?
I think he does right now.
He looks like he's going to get broken in half. Just from a physical standpoint, he looks like he'll get broken in half if he gets hit. And going to a bad team
is not helping.
You get hit a lot.
Here's the other thing, though, and I would say this: shouldn't Carolina be like chomping at the bit for a new quarterback? Because Bryce Young, I think, is done. I
don't think he's the answer, but I doubt they're going to get drafted quarterback.
Because
I think they don't want to go through that again, and they already screwed it up technically.
They did.
He was not the number 1 pick that year.
Mm-mm.
Well, the other thing is that they didn't put a team around him or a line around him.
And don't forget, they used all those resources to get him.
Yes.
Yeah.
They haven't given him anybody to throw the ball to.
They haven't given anything to the ball to. They haven't given a line to protect him. The only shining star right now is someone that we had, Enrico Dowdle.
Oh.
Well, Ted McMillan's actually played pretty well this year.
When he can catch, because yesterday he.
But he's not a number 1. He is not a number 1.
Yeah, that's what I think. If you're talking Carolina, I think Carolina needs a number 1 wide receiver.
Yeah, because he can catch. He's good when he can catch.
And they need a tight end.
Tight end, yes.
All your better teams have really good tight ends.
And I'm just
say that position again. That a lot of
tight end.
Tight end.
I'm put out here right now. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Colston Loveland.
Oh yeah,
he's got some hands.
Love Colston Loveland. I love that kid. But when they have Colston Loveland, they also have Cole Kmet, and Kmet's not getting a lot of touches.
And Cole Kmet got hurt.
Do the Bears finally surrender and use it to? Yeah. Do the Bears finally surrender and use the 2 tight end setup?
I think they do.
Like they were supposed to do.
They're using it now because Cole Kmet, even though he's not getting a lot of touches, he's getting like the more meaningful touches. Like they go to Colston because they know he can burn. So if they go long situations, but like for sure catches, they go to Cole Kmet. Okay. And I like how they use it. It reminds me a lot of Greg Olsen and Desmond Clark back in the day.
Right.
When they were the 2 tight end monsters. So I think because this is just Colston's rookie season. So I think next year they're gonna like really start.
I can see that. I can dig that.
And guess what they didn't use? DJ Moore.
See, this is where I have fun. This is where I have fun with Jay, because Jay was the first to put this in my head.
And don't forget all the pushback I used to get too about this.
Yes.
You and me, listen, Damian Hernandez gives me so much pushback when I do this, joke, and I'm going to do it now, and I'm going to get a laugh out of Jen when I do this. When I mean it, I mean every word of this. I use this as a joke, but I mean every word of this. Dear Chicago Bears, you have risked, mortgaged, flattened, yeeted away, and blown the hell up your entire future for DJ Moore. And Victor, do not ask me where I found that picture. I found it by accident.
I mean, look. The one thing I will always remember DJ Moore for, and it's something that I think both you and Jay will find funny, is when he catches the touchdown.
Love you, baby.
And takes his helmet off on the field, knowing that that's going to put a penalty on you.
And send your kicker back away.
And send your kicker back for him to miss the field goal and basically doom the Panthers.
And they lost the game to Atlanta.
And I find that is the most hilarious DJ Moore moment. That's up there with Milton Bradley throwing the baseball into the stands when there were only 2 outs.
Speaking of baseball, yes, we talk baseball.
Baseball? Don't talk about baseball. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not. Listen, I'll bring back an old. I'll bring back something old that Jay and I had to. I'll deal with. I'll say deal with, and I'm being nice.
Okay.
When I was living in North Carolina and I got hooked up with Jay, the first thing I was told by my old producer was not to talk about baseball, and I immediately pushed back and said, "Why?" His answer.
The only time that he ever mentioned the word baseball was when Hank Aaron died.
Yep. And we did a special.
And he says, I feel like we should talk about Hank Aaron since he died. You think?
That was his statement to me and to Jay. I asked him why. I said, I said, why can't we talk about baseball on my show?
Right.
His answer pissed me off.
Because no one talks about baseball.
Those are his exact words to Jay and to me.
I remember this.
He said this a month after Hank Aaron died, and we did the Hank Aaron special. He said, no one listens or talks about baseball. So you know what Jay and I did for a solid month of Mondays? Baseball. We did nothing but baseball.
I can talk about that. Everybody considers this the offseason of baseball. I'm addicted this time of year in baseball.
Right?
All the signings in the winter.
Listen, all I gotta say are 2 names that have ruined the franchise forever. Edwin Diaz and Pete Alonso. Gone from New York.
Mets. Nice job, Mets.
Nice.
Hey, have fun in Baltimore. Do you know how many home runs he's going to hit in Baltimore?
Do you know how much they're going to miss him?
55, 60.
That ballpark is like half the size of Citi Field.
You know how many times
he's going to hit like 600 home runs.
Juan Soto's going to be walked 1 million times this year.
I just found that funny because I was so hoping for Jay to be on because you're in the city. You're in Carolina. I was born off the base, but all I can think of is like how some people were saying this was robbery, this was rigged. This, the refs
was not.
There were so many penalties, but I was like, they were like, this is the refs rigged this game for the Panthers. I'm like, why? Why do people
blame yourselves for going down there and laying an egg and getting swept by a team that's now what are they now 4-10?
You got owned by Spencer Rattler.
But Victor, to answer your question, it's because people are the NFL has conditioned everyone. They've conditioned the people watching the game that if a guy slides, you can't touch him, and that's not true. If you slide late, you're gonna get hit. If you slide and give yourself up way early, then a guy can't just come and tattoo you. It's all about intent and where you're situated. So fans will look at it and they'll look at the aftermath of, our guy got hit. Yeah, but if you slide into somebody's knee, you're going to get hit.
And the thing is, Bryce has never really been good in terms of running and sliding. He's either slid too early or too late, but he's never really been good at, sliding and running.
That's the other aspect of it is the actual slide, because some people slide and it looks like they're still running, but they're actually sliding. And so you need to people need to be taught how to slide correctly. I mean, this has been a practice in the NFL for a long time of sliding practice. Like there are a lot of people that don't know how to do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy. Like I think Josh Allen's would know how to do that fairly well. Dak's been able to do that, somewhat well. When he slides, he slides.
Well, I know he's not a shell of his former self, but nobody did it. Nobody did the slide better than Russell Wilson, and that was because of his baseball experience.
Back in Seattle, yeah, he knew how to run and slide very well in Seattle. And you're muted, dude.
Muted.
Dadgummit. Russell Wilson knew how to slide because he played the game.
Because he played baseball.
I forgot I had to turn and look at a package that I had in here. I am sorry about that. Russell Wilson played baseball. He knew how to slide. For a while, Colin Kaepernick, same thing.
Colin Clownpernick.
Except he elected later on in his career not to slide like a dummy.
Well, he got exiled out of the league for no reason.
And maybe you guys can help me on this, but what is now this thing of quarterbacks trying to lay blocks on defenders?
Like Drake May, perhaps.
I mean,
hey, I'll go into the foxhole with that dude any day if he's going to throw like that.
Did you see what he did yesterday? I mean, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can get away with it.
Because I'm like, at this point, it's like, I'm asking to get hit.
There was a game a few. It was either last week or the week before where a quarterback threw a pick and went to go make the tackle, and they called the guy who ran him over for roughing the passer.
But he's running. He's not a passer.
And I was like, what are you talking about roughing? I was like, the quarterback's trying to tackle him, and he ran him over.
Right.
But quarterbacks know that they can do that, and they can circle back. But if you hit if the quarterback comes to block you and you take him out, you're going to get the flag 99% of that time.
I've seen blocks being laid by the quarterback. I've seen Caleb do it. I've seen Justin Fields do it. And I'm like, what are you guys doing?
I saw Drake May do it.
Y'all not linemen?
Justin Fields tried to do it and got leveled.
That's why he's being benched by an undrafted rookie.
Mm-hmm. Justin Fields. Let me say this again. I saw him do it at Ohio State. I saw him do it with the Bears. Mm-hmm. And I think I saw him do it with the Steelers. Justin Fields tried to run downfield to lay a block and got laid out like a fool.
Because Justin Fields doesn't have the type of body structure where he can do that. He's very wiry. He's not a beefy quarterback. And most quarterbacks aren't beefy, but they do have like that body strength where it's like, if I put my shoulder on you, you're gonna feel it.
And he got laid out in the SEC championship game on a fake punt.
Yep.
True.
He got whacked on a fake punt.
I'm just like confused. Like, why are you guys doing stuff like that? And then, like I said before, Bryce Young, he's so consistently inconsistent. I think is the best word to describe Bryce Young.
Thank you, Deeds, for that term. Consistently inconsistent.
Because he'll have one game where he looks amazing, and he have one game where he looks like trash. I'm like, you trying to is he trying to be next Shedeur Sanders or Shedeur Sanders trying to be next Bryce Young? I don't know.
How bad, Jay, did the Cleveland Browns fail with their quarterback draft this past season?
Do we have to ask this past year or every year since they've been back?
For time constraints, we can. Jay, I'll have you on for a special where we break.
They haven't had a quarterback in years.
They haven't had a quarterback since they came back. All right.
Well, they gave up on Dylan Gabriel. They gave up on Dylan Gabriel.
Absolutely gave up.
I mean, and the biggest question is why.
My biggest question is why did they give so much guaranteed money to Deshaun Watson?
That's what killed him. That's what killed him.
Yeah, we knew Deshaun Watson wasn't going to play all year, but They failed to prepare. They failed to prepare Dylan Gabriel. They threw him to the wolves, and then they pulled him for no reason.
I'm not even talking about Deshaun Watson's troubles, and there are many. I'm talking about since the day they signed him, when they had no reason whatsoever to give him all that guaranteed money.
He has not played.
No reason to sign him.
He has not.
Well, this year he tore his ACL, so he's
probably never going to play for the Browns again.
I got a piece of breaking news here. Speaking of baseball, Adolis Garcia is leaving Texas. He is headed for Philadelphia.
Wow. Just what the Phillies need, another player.
According to, because they just recently signed Kyle Schwarber, Adolis Garcia, according to Jeff Passan from ESPN, this is breaking news. Adolis Garcia and the Philadelphia Phillies are finalizing a 1-year, $10 million contract. The 32-year-old was non-tendered by Texas and will look for a bounce-back season in the middle of Philadelphia's lineup. Again, Adolis Garcia, 1-year, $10 million deal, and he will sign with the Philadelphia Phillies.
So they basically traded Kyle Schwarber for.
Well, Schwarber's still there.
Schwarber
signed.
Schwarber stayed.
Schwarber signed 5 years, $193 million.
There you go.
Schwarber stayed. While we're talking about baseball, and yes, to the person who told us not to talk about it, we're talking about it anyway. What Philadelphia needs is some pitching.
Yeah. Oh, they're not done yet.
All right, I hope not. Damien, I didn't acknowledge the Fanatics feedback zone, and I apologize for that for the entire show. Ryan McCoffey's with us. Damian Hernandez, the crafty Southpaw, is with us. Dominic Orsini says, funny hearing Pats fans cry about officiating after Brady got calls for 20 years. Ain't that the truth? And I know I'm going to get hit with a couch from the dog for that. Although this couch is going to be made of steel. Napoleon Jonamite with the Kirk Cousins comment. Hassan Chop, HT Gamer says, hi there, guys. Happy holidays. Of course, we got our trending hashtag climb for Chris. Gina MPF is with us, and I think that's everybody. Kenneth Clark popped in with us, and I think that's everybody. I apologize for not acknowledging you guys. We were just on such a roll this morning, and Dylan Gabriel's, but I'm gonna make a joke for Caleb Hernandez and for Damian Hernandez. I beg
Caleb Hernandez.
I gave away the joke.
Well, this show's gone to hell in a handbasket.
That sounds about right. Hey, Jay.
I'm gonna go with it. Hey, Caleb Hernandez, your quarterback for the Bears suck. Okay.
Whoa.
Hey,
okay.
Right. Hey, Jay, I got something funny. I got something funny to end the show on.
Go ahead.
Have y'all seen the latest musings out of Seattle?
No.
About what?
About Seattle crying about how they have 10 wins and the NFC South champion is going to have a losing record.
Yeah. And
dear Seattle, you're the one team that can't make that statement.
Because
they had a
Seahawks did it. They had a losing record in 2010, 7-9, and they hosted a playoff game. And
we got a war coming up on Thursday night, by the way.
Yeah, we do.
We actually gonna have a really good Thursday night game.
And I'm gonna put my ears and microphone to it. Rams and Seahawks on Thursday. That's a special Thursday night call.
And what happens tonight?
Who cares?
Because you might get a Mike Tomlin losing season tonight.
Look. You want to know what I think about tonight's game?
We do not care.
Funny thing, neither does he.
That's for me and Jody.
Funny
And the kids, even though they don't like they don't like sports.
And Pizzle doesn't even care.
Pizzle doesn't even care.
Funny thing is,
tell you something.
Either. Tomlin does not care either. He's ready to leave. He's ready to leave Pittsburgh. Oh,
jeez. Jay Spivey is with us every single Monday. You can hear his takes. We're going to do a special section for him on YouTube and all of our audio channels. Jay, thank you, brother, so much for coming on with us. We appreciate you.
All right, guys, you're welcome.
Mr. Hernandez, you are not right. How dare you insult RuPaul like that?
How dare Caleb Hernandez? How dare Caleb Hernandez insult competent people that actually know football? He's a fan of the Bears. That should tell you everything you need to know. And I just spat out another nickname like Ryan McCoffey. Now you got Caleb Hernandez. Jesus. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are. We hope y'all are too. And so is the queen of the picks and queen of Marvel Rivals. So long, everybody.
Me?
Yeah.
Even Genevieve Yoso is better at her game than Caleb Williams and Shedeur Sanders combined.
Okay, that's just.
Even Genevieve Yoso is better than Shedeur Sanders, Caleb Williams, and Geno Smith combined.
You know what? I want the three of them to challenge me to a 1v3 in Marvel Rivals. But I promise you, even if I kick Luna Snow, I'm gonna kick your butts.
You don't want that smoke. We're out.
Take care.